Come out and give your best. I'm okay. That was so weird, but that's kind of who I am, so I'm gonna keep it on there. Today, I'm gonna talk about how to find your passion. How do you find your passion? Where's my passion? What am I supposed to be doing in my life? What will I be most successful at if I go for it? How can I help the most people and also fulfill myself? How can these two things meet? What is my passion and where can I make the biggest impact in the world to make it a better place and marry these two things? What is that for you? How do you find it? I'm going to help you find that. You're going to help yourself find that. Everyone around you is going to help you find that. Like, the clues are there. You actually know what your passion is. You just aren't aware of it yet. But what I want you to do is do this exercise with me. Okay. Let's think back to when we were 5 years old, 6 years old, 7. What did we used to do? Did we always have a book next to us? Were we always engaged in reading? Is that something that we would do? Was the reading, what kind of reading was it? Was it like science fiction type of writing? Are you a writer? Do you write sometimes? And do you really like that? But do you just like not see it as something practical? Because that's something to consider, guys and girls and ladies and whatever you are, whatever you identify with, and aliens. Consider the fact that sometimes we deny ourselves what we actually love because we're so focused and consumed on, are we making money? Like, the money part completely just like wipes away the passion and the love and the heart part of it, because the way I think of like our passions and stuff, it's like, it's a very right side thing. It's like, well, actually, don't listen to that part, what I just said. When we think about our passions, for me, like, I think about when I was younger, like, what did I engage in? What was super easy for me to do? Like, what did I look at other people like, how come you can't do this? Like, it's easy. Like, it's just, I just drew this, it just came naturally, like, did you have Legos all the time? Were you like building things? Did you like to take things apart and put them back together? Like, did you like riding your bike a lot? Like, were you always kind of just exercising and active? And did you love doing that? Like, what was the thing really, really, like, we have to do self-evaluation and we have to do self-work, like inner work. And we have to, because some people, when I ask them this, they have no idea. They like don't remember at all whatsoever. And it's like, we've got to know these things. We've got to be able to go back and just sit with ourselves and just be like, what did I used to do? Like, what did I do as a child? And honestly, our childhood is what determines so much of how we are and so much of like how we make our decisions and how we think about things and our perspectives on the world. A lot of that started at the foundation of our lives, which is the very first few years of our lives. And that's also when a lot of trauma may have happened. And it could be the smallest of traumas. There's such a wide range of different types of traumas, and they each have an impact on us, and we keep it with us unless we heal it. So that's what we're doing today, is we're gonna go back and we're gonna like think on these things and just begin to heal, because finding your passion and finding what you're truly here for, like, I don't know if you're religious or if you're like spiritual or whatever, but if you're on this channel, you probably believe that you are here for some type of reason. Like, you're trying to find some type of purpose. Maybe that purpose is simply to exist. But at least while we're existing, like, it would be cool to know what we're supposed to be, like, doing while we're existing, For me, that is just being completely immersed in the music and the arts. And I just, like, swim in it. And I'm just like, paint, music, bass, And, so that's what I always did when I was younger. Like, I was also always into some type of creative, artistic thing. Like, I would draw in this is second grade. I would draw people's names like in block letters or something, and just get like a paper like this, fold it in half. Because remember how we used to have name tags on our desk? I don't know if you remember that. So we'd fold it in half and just like have it like on the desk like this. And then one side would just have like your name just designed really cool. And I used to sell those for like 50 cents or like $1 or something. I was a hustler. I was a hustler since a baby, And that came so easy to me. But other people were like, whoa, you're drawing block letters. And I'm like, this isn't even that good. So like, but I have those memories. So what are your memories? Like, what did your friends used to tell you? Like, whoa, you're so good at that. Like jump rope, basketball, cooking, like eating. Would you just like mix the food and it would just be like dope food? Like what would you do? What was the thing that came so easy, so naturally to you, and you love doing it too? Like time just like passed while you're doing it. You just got completely consumed on it. What is? Sorry, I'm getting distracted. I'm like a dog. I just get distracted. Yes. So think about what that is for you, because you have it. You have it. And if you don't think you have it, it's like you have it. It's there. You just have to like bring it up. It's just like when people say that I don't dream. I don't have dreams. Oh, you have dreams. You just don't remember any of them. Like you're having dreams though. You have a passion. Like you really do have a passion. You have something that is going to change the world. Like we need you to do this thing, to find this thing for you, because when you're there, you are thriving. Like that's the best you. Like you are flowing and you're a beautiful little butterfly. And people look at that and they're just like, oh my gosh, they're such a butterfly. And then they see that in themselves, because we all have that. And there's a concept that I've noticed, and I realized it when I was like researching shadow work and stuff, but it's basically when we see people and we like put them on a pedestal because they do like cool stuff or whatever. Like let's say they're confident and they're like really hardworking and like they accomplish a lot of things or whatever. We look at them and we're like, oh my gosh, that's so awesome that they do that. And we just like kind of like idolize them. But in reality, what's happening is that is a part of you that you're seeing in them. And you're just like, you're not acknowledging it in you, but you see it in them. And then so you're like, wow, that's so amazing. But it's you. Is like, that's like when people compliment me with anything, or they like tell me that if they compliment me anyway, like attribute wise or like characteristic wise, I'm like, you're just seeing yourself in me. Like thank you so much. I appreciate the compliment, but I also want you to know that this is also in you. And this is something that you have. This is something we all have. Like we're all such beautiful beings. Like and I'm so glad that I'm making these videos, because I want to empower you all, because I truly feel this way. Like I truly feel that we all are like destined to do something like really great, and we all have that potential to get there and to be successful with it. Like to have finances coming in and everything. Like that's the thing. Like when you're dealing with your passion and you find something that like you really enjoy. What's something that we can, like let's say you're in art history. A beautiful friend of mine is into art history and she likes teaching. Like she just likes teaching. So she can always be immersed in that. She can always find opportunities. She can find nonprofits to like work with, or like go to museums and like work at a museum. But like when you find your passion, you're going to be able to go to those spots where like other people that share similar interests are most likely going to be, and you're going to continue to find your tribe, because you know what? Your vibe, this is backwards, but your vibe attracts your tribe. So like it only does everybody a good to find what their passion is and to stay completely immersed in it. And just let the beautiful opportunities and let the beautiful people come that can like help you excel. And this is a collaborative effort. Like we're all humans here. Like we are all living, breathing. Like everything is living and breathing. And people are here to help you. Like, and if people are feeling like they're in competition with you, that's not your tribe. So you're going to eventually like grow away from that, and you're going to grow towards more people that are going to support you, like no matter what, like that are going to support you without an agenda. They're going to support you simply because they see okay, it starts with yourself. So people are going to support you, and they're going to empower you, and they're going to inspire you because they've already found that inside of themselves, and they've already found that they are amazing human beings and amazing clusters of energy experiencing a human being reality, and they're going to know there's no threat whatsoever. Like we're all in this together, and if you are winning, it doesn't necessarily mean that I'm losing. You could be winning and I could be also winning, because let's say you are a what are you gonna be? You design clothes, right? You have your own clothing business. I'm a model. You're a clothing designer. I'm a model. We can collaborate, and like we're already like close homies. We already have the same like ideals, and we already we're on the same page. Like we are in each other's tribe or whatever. You can have your business, and I can just like wear the stuff and like support you that way, because it's please, if you design clothes, make sure your clothes look cool, because honestly, like I really would be wanting to support my friends, but some of their clothing is just like, okay, do better. Oh yeah. Anyway, but I still support them, like no matter what. Like a simple share and retweet goes a long way. And I pray for I pray for my friends. Sid from the internet has a song about like something about like praying for her friends and stuff, but like not actually doing it. And I'm like, dang, that's like low key true. Like I really do wish well for my friends, but how often do you just like sit and just like be like, I genuinely hope that you run with this, and that this like helps you so much, and that you have peace of mind. Like just pray for your friends. It goes a long way. But back on like passions and stuff. Yeah. So think about what you did when you were a child. What did you do? What toys did you always ask for? Like, did it have something to do with cars? Like when you were with your uncles or whatever? Did you always just like want to be like, what are you doing with the car? Like, what were you curious about naturally? Because when we were a child, that's when, whoa, this is like a 12-minute video already. It's okay. I'm sure somebody's going to enjoy hearing me talk. Okay, so let's get on with it. I lost my train of thought, but it's okay because I have so much to say, and there's always so much going on in my mind. What was I saying? Help me. It's coming back. It's always cool to just take a moment to breathe, you know? Wait, what was I saying? Why did I look at the time? It distracted me. I'm gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. But yeah, I really lost my train of thought. Should I delete this whole video? I'm not gonna do that. We've already come this far together. Thank you so much. I can extend on this. Just like leave me comments and stuff, because this is kind of a big topic, and but I have a lot of experience about it. These faces, I'm hoping you enjoying these faces as much as I'm enjoying making this face. Like, I feel like this is an interesting experience, but well, it is an interesting experience. I'm gonna end this video now.